Very good Pokemon, and he immediately pairs up with Mega Aggron. One of the best Pokemon in the game. It's very hard to break, dude. Speaking from personal experience, it's very hard to break. It gets up Stealth Rock for his team. You can just run Heavy Slams, kill deal damage. Earthquake's very good secondary coverage. You can run Thunder Waves to paralyze stuff. And then he has Tangrowth too. It's a really good, a good pairing with Aggron, to be honest. Regenerator. You either run AV or Leftovers, one of the two, or Heavy Boost. And then you can run like Knockoff, Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, then like Focus Blast, and that's just a good mon. It's just gonna put him work. Pretty frail on special defensive side if you don't run AV. But you can definitely just max out Aggron too, and you have to shore that up. And then he has Muck too. Ground and Poison. Again, like you can run AV on this, but also you can Poison Touch, you can knock off. Shut or Poison Jab, one of the two. Jab is for priority, and you can run like an Elemental Punch. Next, we're gonna run. You're probably gonna run EV most of the time with this, just so it can be a decent pivot. And then you're gonna be pretty happy with it. Only has 1 week to stick around. And he has Porygon Z. It's just a good offensive mon, right? Most of the time, so I can run Adaptability, Try Attack, right? Adaptability, Try About, try to maybe go crazy, and you try to Hyper Beam. And then you have like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. And you run like Choice Specs, and you just feel pretty good about that. Pretty good offensive Pokemon. Or you run Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf's probably better. And then like his team's good. And he has like so many. He even has like Tauros Water too. Which Water Tauros is really good. Puts you Intimidate. Gives him a good speed tier at base 100. It is making it his second fastest Pokemon. Gives him a good like bulky water type, which he didn't have before. Raging Bull, so you can deal screens. Close combat, Aqua Jet, good priority. I think DK's team was good. I think it has obvious weaknesses though. Like really obvious weaknesses. Complete lack of just hazard control in this team is such a big weakness. Especially for Mega Aggron. Stealth Rock's not a big deal for it obviously, but if you're putting has spikes, then Mega Aggron can be worn down because there's no recovery. And then also on the team when he has nothing to Wish Pass it to, but besides maybe Tough, I don't know if he gets Wish or not. I think he gets Wish. Okay, it doesn't Wish. But even then, it's still Tough. How often are you going to rely on Tough to just Wish Pass or something, right? And then like no pivot Pokemon, like you have no U-Bolt Switch or U-Turn and things like that. So you're gonna have to play like you're gonna have to do a good amount of outplay for this team to position your like Porygon and your Iron Valiant. Like you can definitely just hard swap into Tangrowth and Aggron and Muck and Tauros. If you get like Porygon Z and Iron Valiant, then you're gonna have to make some offensive plays. Golem, Kling, I don't really foresee doing too much on this team. It's okay. Like it's definitely a good team. I don't think it's the best team in the league. I think it has a lot of obvious weaknesses. Like Iron Valiant can definitely carry, but I don't know, it's a good team. It's a good team. It definitely has flaws, but it's still a good team. gonna put it at the top of here because Iron Valiant is that good. But alright, next up is David's team. It's fine. Mega Lopunny is a very good Pokemon. I had it last season. Muck can definitely go in certain teams. The fact that he got something like a Tangrowth to deal with ground types helps out his team a lot. But yeah, Mega Lopunny can just go in a lot of teams. Its stats are ridiculous. Close combat, return, U-turn. I don't think David seems that crazy. Like, he has Mega Lopunny, which is a massive stretch because it's Mega Lopunny. And then he has Dondozo as his main, like, defensive backbone. If I'm unaware, he's pretty safe. But, and then this Pokemon can take over games with Curse. Mega Lopunny can just go in there's a lot of teams, but if you have the answers for it, then that's fair. And then he has Overquill, which it's not in range, so I think it's sealing is capped here, but it's definitely going to be a good defensive line. So it's like that can just Bar Barrage. I think we can use Bar Barrage. It's going to set up spikes. Maybe set up Toxic Spikes. Yeah, Scarflay definitely checks Lopunny. I don't think Lele eats 2 returns, but again, Overcall's a really good Pokemon because it's only weak to ground. So, and then he has Silvally, which can make it any type. Probably gonna make it flying or grass. He's probably gonna make it flying so he has a ground immunity. Because right now he doesn't have a ground immunity. We have a slow. And I was also in my headline. I know he's talking about trading Swellow, put in Electros for Azelf. Yeah, I think he's dropping Swellow and Electros to Azelf. So I guess let's just pretend that he has Azelf on his team. You know, gives him rocks at the very least, which I don't think he had before. Well, yeah, he has rocks in Chochgirl, but and then you can run like Psychic, Fire Blast, Nasty Plot, Knock Off, Thunderbolt, U-turn. It's a very good Pokemon. It's very versatile. I'm like not overly scared of David's team. It's definitely like a fine team, and it can do work. It's just gonna be awkward to pilot, I feel like. Especially when you have Flareon, which uses Pokemon, and then you have a 1, which I don't know what his 1's gonna be. Toad's might come at some points, but I don't think Toad's that great. Like this, he needs Party Shot too to like position as well, but the offensive pressure really lacks in the team. Like, you're not offensively afraid of any of these Pokemon besides Lopunny and a kind of Azelf. And he's probably gonna bring Wochien a lot of weeks. Well, Wochien with Terra is a real stretch. Like, you can just Terra, like, I don't know, poison this thing, and it becomes really good. And with things like Knockoff, you see like Leech Seed and Knockoff. Knockoff is very viable in this because it's only Knockoffer. And then you can use like Leech Seed, Protect, a substitute for number 1. And you also have like Taunt too. So it's supposed to be annoying. It's definitely like a slower team which has potential to just be explosive because he has Mega Low Money. It's also kind of awkward. I don't think it's gonna be the easiest team to pilot either. You need Terra Poison? Yeah, that makes sense. So you just so you don't get toxic or anything like that. I think Hammerfall goes in fine. It's okay. I think not having an electric immunity kind of sucks, but Savali can cover that up. But yeah, it's fine. It's a fine team. I don't think it's terrible. I might be willing to call it good, but I feel like you only have six usable Pokemon. I don't know. I think it's fine. I feel like you know what you're getting into when you fight David, which is like a bit of a difference. Alright, finally on the mine team, and I'm already just gonna tell you, my team isn't great. My team is freaking amazing, dude. Keep Skull legal. You know, Skull better be banned next season. I swear to God.
Because same is boring. Learn more at MuralTestLab.com.
Should I skip my team, or should I just talk about it now? Well, I'll talk about my team now. I'm not gonna give away too much. But yeah, Corviknight, the defensive backbone for the team. It's weird because Dragon Bolt and Great Tusk went undrafted, and when those kind of Pokemon are that valuable get to use, I think those are both top 5 Pokemon in this draft. I think the top 5 Pokemon are Zamazenta, Mega Lopunny, Iron Valiant, Great Tusk, and Dragon Bolt in whatever order. And so when this kind of Pokemon fall to you, it's like, well, I already planned my team around having Corviknight on it. So should I just go for the higher value Pokemon and just try and wing it? Or should I just stick my plan? So then I decided it's better to stick my plan of having Corviknight and split my team from there, around having Corviknight. And it worked out pretty well because I got pretty much everything I wanted. So, but yeah, Corviknight plus Tinglu, really good defensive core. It's just, if you played OU, you see these guys in action. Very excited to use Arcanine. I think Lele is like in the 6 to 10 range. It's very good. I think it's like 6 or 7 with compared to like battling with Clef for that 6 from the number 6 spot. Like Clef, Lele, and Mega Diancie are like 6 to 8, whatever order. But yeah, obviously major hazards come from Tinglu. Corviknight can be played in a million different ways. Lele, you don't say stuff in, it's definitely top 10. That thing can just blow stuff up easily. Like my team gets everything in my team gets one shot by Lele, besides like Sliggoo and Corviknight. Tinglu's probably doesn't one shot, but actually, never mind. I lied. I like Pokemon. I like have my team with Lele. But anyway, but yeah, Arcanine. Very excited to use this. I'm so glad I got it. Just with Rockhead and Head Smash. Damn. Yeah. Every week I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look at my opponent's team and be like, huh? How head smashable is this guy's team? And then I'm just gonna go from there. And then like obviously it has and then obviously it just carries over like regular Organized instead of like Flare Blitz, Experience Speed, Close Combat. And it's probably like unironically it's probably gonna run every week. It's obvious, but it's probably what it's gonna be. This is just gonna be my hit hard Pokemon. Finally got Primarina. Love Primarina. It's gonna do work. Tapu Bulu, complete for my Fire Water Grass Core. It can be run in defensive, offensive, bulk up, like Choice Band Woodhammer. We'll see how I want to play it. Kilo Walkroll with Terra, I'm really excited to use. Kilo Walkroll was a very necessary part of the team because I need speed control. Before this, my fastest Pokemon was Arcanine at base 90. I would say this is the biggest weakness of my team is I have nothing in the 90 to 125 speed point range. but I think I can work around it. And I think my twos are like some of the best twos that you can get between Garbodor, which can set up hazards, and explode or so toxic, and Hitmonchan, which is one of the best spinners in the lower section. And also, it's pretty good special defense. I can run AB on if I want to. And then even like Slagoo, I'm pretty excited to use. So I really like my team. I think my team is obviously goes in great. I think it's a really well-built team. I don't think there's a lot of weaknesses. Like I have bulky mons. I have mons that pressure are really well offensively. Quag checks the Arcanine. I don't know about that. The Arcanine's so strong, dude. Let's run a calc here, just for fun. Just for fun. Arcanine. Arcanine. Choice Band with Quagsire. Yeah, even on Jolly, you're still taking 35% minimum from Head Smash. And if I'm Adamant, you're taking at least 36, so. I mean, kind of. If I have spikes something up, you're getting worn down, so. It's not like I don't have answers for Quag on this team, so. Yeah. I might be getting ahead of myself, but I think I drafted the best team so far. I think I have answers for everything in this league, so. Alright, moving on. The Guzzlords, again, I don't know who this is. Because I don't. Alright, so they have Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie, incredible Pokemon. Just incredible stats. I don't think I need to go more. You're probably gonna run Grits almost every week with Diamond Storm Moonblast. But the thing on Major Buffs, it can run Spikes and Stealth Rock now. So yeah, just offensively, so Spikes, Stealth Rock, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, you're going in. This one's crazy. He also has Nihilego. I don't love Nihilego on this. It's just so redundant with Diancie, I feel like. I don't think it brings anything special to the table, to be honest, on this team. Gyarados is fine. I was like a late game cleaner because Diancie and Nihilego can break. Vaporeon, it's like, I feel like I would have just rather you take any other defensive Pokemon that wasn't Vaporeon. Like, the doubling up on water isn't bad, but like, I don't think you need to do it here, and I feel like there's other types, because you already doubled up on Rock, and now you're doubling up on water. And then you bring in Torrent, so now you're just super open up to Electric now. And like, you still have no answers for hazards outside of Magic Bounce. This one's okay. Breakman Storm's very good at doing move that's to get access to. And then you use like U-turn and stuff. Or Bleak Wind Storm, my bad. And then like, you have Hisuian Typhlosion, you have Flygon. What's this thing's signature move again? It's the Fire Hex, whatever it's called. Yeah, Infernal Parade, sir. Yeah, it's Barbarage, but it's Ghost. Yep. Okay. Ghost for burns. Spawn's okay. I don't know. It's slower than regular type potion. Especially when you have no, like, does this get defog? Okay, yeah, this has defog. So this is gonna be like your only form of hazard control will be a Torn, and you're gonna run boots on it if you're doing hazard control. If you're in boots defog with Prankster, I guess that's fine. I don't know. And then you have Flygon. You also try the Togetic. Flygon's I think Flygon is actually very necessary for him to get to this. Because it fills multiple roles for his team. Very just underrated scoop for him because it gives him electro immunity, which he desperately needed. It gives him a ground immunity, which is also nice, but it's quite hard to have him deal. When you have 2 rock types, you kind of need some immunity to have. And this can also be a bulky defogger. It can just be a choice Scarfmon. It can be a Dragon Dance Pokemon. I really like Flygon. And then like I don't think Togetic or Hippopotamus is very much. But like this is a fine team. I don't think it's a crazy team. It's fine. And I don't think Mega Diancie carries enough to be like outside of fine tier. So yeah, the Guzzlord, you go into fine. I think I like it more. No, I don't. I like it. Alright, next team is gonna be Chan's team. Woo. For a click button team, I think your team is not quite a click button team. I think you have to pilot it like decently well, set it up well, because you have Tapu Lele, which is either going to be specs, not this one. Definitely not this one. Nobody got the Coco. You have Tapu Lele, which is going to be specs, Scarfed, or Calm Mind. And then you have Hawlucha, which most of the time is going to run on Burden with the Psychic Speed. So you're going to have to position this pretty well, but the fact you got both of them together is very, very good. Amoonguss as just like good defensive pivot with Spore is obviously very good. Good pickup. And then I think with Quagsire in particular, these two make a really good defensive core. People unaware, you don't have to really worry about like swords and stuff like that. And then you have Keldeo for an offensive water type. I think it's a bit redundant. Hawlucha's already got the fighting thing covered, and like you don't really need Keldeo to open up for Hawlucha. If I was alternative to Lulu, if I was in your shoes, I would rather have Flag over Blue anyway, because Flag makes more sense than Lungus. I probably would have taken something else over here with Keldeo, because if you're setting up Hawlucha sleeves, right, you need to open it up so that I can do it better, and I don't think Keldeo really gets rid of stuff Hawlucha cares about to get rid of. No, Keldeo is still very good. It's a good speed tier. Scarf Hawlucha. I mean, yeah, you don't have to pigeonhole yourself into Psychic Speed Hawlucha. But anyway, Keldeo. And then I think Copperajah, Serena, Masquerain, Skuntank, all very just solid like Pokemon you picked up there. Copperajah is probably a standout because it can be Stealth Rock, or it can just be a sheer force Pokemon with like Assault Vest. I mean, Bronzong would have been nice, but Copperajah is not a bad consolation prize, especially like AV, and then you run like Earthquake, Body Press, maybe just like Heavy Metal, Heavy Slam. You have like decent Power Whip. This thing has like so much coverage. It's kind of ridiculous. And then like your other these are all good. Like Skuntank is gonna get some consideration because it's typing and it has like stuff to punch and stuff. It has ground and poison, which you don't really care about. People need this stuff. And then also Serena for Rapid Spin purely is going to be consideration. Also Booming Majesty. This is like your main answer to Hazard, so every week you're going to consider bringing Serena. So only Pursuit, that's fair. I forgot we haven't banned Pursuit yet. That makes me upset. Your team doesn't care too much about hazards, but it's like if the spikes stack up too much, then like if you don't bring Serena, you're probably gonna have to run heavy duty boots on both of these, especially if you're only gonna get a team that like spikes. So I don't know. Looks like a Sea Fog. I mean, you're never. Are you really gonna run Fog with Lucha? I am. I could, but you're not gonna do that. I think your team's good. I like it. It's a good team. It's not a crazy team, but it's a good team. And then we have Seb's team, which is just 7 Swiss Swim Mons, and see how you deal with that. I'm not gonna analyze this team too much. It's a fine team. Can your team handle 6 Swiss Swim Mons or not? And that's what it is. So very one-dimensional, but it's a very good one dimension. I think it's a Jams team. Yeah, it's the Jams team. It is Iron Hands. It's a weird team. Hands is very good. This mod just takes them. This mod never dies ever. You can just completely EV it in like defense and stuff. Defense, HP, maybe run like Impish, Sword Dance, Rain Punch, and use a monster. Something like this. Tapu Fini's really good. I think Tapu Fini's really underrated. Your team doesn't have to care about status anymore. You can run a Calm Mind set, you can run Defog, you can run Choice Scarf, like Trick. Very good versatile Pokemon. I like Tapu Fini. Clodsire, very good Pokemon to have in the back here as a good defensive pivot. 2 really good abilities in draft, which is Water Absorb and Unaware. I had it last season, I know how good this thing is. Spike, you can use Spike, Stealth Rock, Toxic Spike. Every hazard in the book it has it. You can run Toxic as well. You can run Earthquake, you can run Poison Jab, you can run Yawn. I would not recommend using Curse ever. I think Curse is terrible on Clodsire. It's way too slow to set up Curse. And it doesn't have like high enough base defense to be able to get away with it. Cycles are good, just like hidden Pokemon. Like it's good to have. You don't have Shed Tail, but you do have Rapid Spin. You do have Knockoff. You do have U-Turn. You do have a ton of coverage because you're a Dragon type. Just drop a Draco. Go for it. Why not? And then you have Mega Beedrill. Just completely solidifies your speed problem here. Base 145 speed. You're zoom in, dude. Poison Jab. U-Turn. Run Knockoff. Why not? Run Drill Run for coverage. Why not? And just completely go in. Just kill stuff. This month's a beast. And then you're getting pretty much nothing from your other Pokemon. Like, you probably run Ferroseed most of the time, just as another like wall. Crocodile kind of interesting, but overall, I don't think you're getting much from your other 4 Pokemon, so you're really relying on these 5. So, I think Jam seems good. Not crazy. It might be kind of crazy. I think it's just the fact that I don't think you have a good. I think you have a really clear weak link as your 6. Kind of like the main holdback for me on it. So I think it's just good. And then okay, live low chain reaction. He has treads. Treads pretty good. It's like, but like, if you're gonna pick treads, why not pick Great Tusk? I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna go for treads, you always gonna go for Great Tusk first, and you're kind of happy with treads. If you couldn't get Great Tusk. Like the main thing it has over Great Tusk is it has Volt Switch, but I just would have taken treads. Not treads. I just would have taken Great Tusk. So kind of opportunity cost. And like, you took Arcanine and Gargalgi. They're good 6s, but they're not 6s that you have to have, right? It's still gonna be a good mod. It gives him like always heavy control because it's one of the best spinners in the game. Gives you like knockoff, heavy slam. You know why not? Pretty good one. Meowscarada, I love this Pokemon. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. This is my favorite Pokemon I've ever used in draft. Can do a million things. Flower Trick, get a broken move. You have Stab knockoff, even about Protean. You have some spikes. You have U-turn. It's not like it's not a Pokemon that's gonna carry you, but it's gonna put in a lot of work. Slowking, very good pivot mon. Works very well off of. Makes a very good core with Iron Shreds. It makes a very good core of Iron Shreds. Like this core is really good. And then you can also just chill yourself out to set up your Meowscarada better. And then you do complete the Fire, Water, Grass core, but then you have Arcanine, the regular one. Not near as good as Hisuian. It's still pretty good. You can. This one has a bit more variability than Hisuian because this one can be a bit more defensive if you want it to be. And like use Will-Less, but it also can just use Flame for less close combat and Extreme Speed. You also have Dragalge, which gives you another slow turn option. It also just drops super powerful regular meteors and sludge waves. Sludge bombs with adaptability. You have extra focus blast, or water move, or electric move there, straight coverage move. Pretty good Pokemon. And I really like that he has like Titan, Granbull, Medicham. Pretty good like options in his 6th slot. So like Medicham, especially I don't know what he's gonna Terra into, but he usually just Terra Fighting and just go pure power, high jump kick, Terra Fighting. That's gonna be devastating damage. And then I really like Titan too because it can take advantage of the chilly reception. And just come in and be a sweeper. So, so you have a hail mode in this team. And even like Granbull and Drifblim aren't bad too. So, I like his team. It's not a crazy team. He's gonna have to position pretty well with Medicham specifically to break stuff. And then Dragalge. It's a good team, I like it. So, live low chain reaction goes into good tier. I think I like it. Low chain, yeah. And next up is for Alligator. This team is really good. Groundbong is such a clutch pickup here, and is a tier 3 too. Because he really needed some more defensive backbone. Kind of redundant with Scizor, but that's okay. you have Landorus, not Lantern, Landorus. Can be offensive or defensive, though on his team would probably be pigeonholed in T2 defense, like defog and stuff. That's okay. He has Breloom. He has Breloom and Scizor. Two like the most valuable, two like the best. Why can't I think of Scizor? Two of the best like priority Mach Punch, priority Bullet Punch, very valuable to have. Also Spores, really very good. You can also use like Sword Dance Scizor or Choice Band Scizor. And you also have Hydreigon. This can be Defog, it can be Ruins, it can be Nasty Claw, it can be Choice Bag, it can be Choice Scarf, multitude of ways you can use it. It has tons of coverage. Very good Pokemon. And then you have Terra, Articuno, Galar, which this is like one of the things that sets the team over the edge. With Terra, this thing becomes a menace. You can use like Terra Spike or something like that. They're fighting. And then he's like Freezing Glare or like Psyshock or Psychic recovered. U-turn, very good Pokemon to have. And then like I think the Bronzong pick really helps out the team in general because it's just a good wall that you can just choose to like bring on. Good wall. So I really like his team. I think it's a great team. I think this team is very good. I could see myself doing more with that team. I think he goes right here. For alligators. And then this is the one bad team. I'm sorry. Someone's got to be in the bad category, and it's just Skarmory can do some stuff, right? But it doesn't. It can't use U-turn. Blaziken can be threatening. Goodra can be threatening. Smeargle, Banette, Salazzle. You're not horribly scared of these Pokemon, and I don't think you're getting much from your Section C Pokemon. So I don't know. This is the team I'm the least scared of, to be honest. So it's kind of a dull note to end it on, but that's it. Those are all the teams reviewed. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try and do regular content for the OKL this time. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Season starts next week.